So in this video I'm going to answer the questions that you have been asking me, and as you probably can see, I'm not in my room anymore just at the moment because it has been like it's -degrees outside and the door to my room has been open for many hours, so it is really cold in there. So yeah, and the other thing is that you probably see half of my face is very shadowy and the other part is very light. That's because of I only have one light because the other bulb is broken, so I hope that's fine. You could probably see me anyways. Yes, I'm just going to answer the questions, and I actually have a question for you, which I'm going to say at the end. So yeah, first question is, what is a typical work day hour and work week in Norway, or does it depend on the job that people have? Yeah, that really depends on what job people have. I guess most people work from Monday to Friday, 7 to 3 or 8 to 4. That's quite normal. I would say, and work about 35 to 40 hours a week or something. But that really depends on the work, like what job you have. Some people only work from 8 to 1, and some people, if they work in a bakery, they start like 4 or 3 at night and work until 7 in the morning. So that really depends on what kind of job you have. But it's really weird that people work. Most people don't work any more than 40 hours a week. Does Norway close their business and shops at a certain time during the day, like Spain and Mexico does? They usually close their business from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. or something like that, and then they're opening in the evening again and stay open till like 10 p.m. Or does Norway's businesses stay open all day long like in the USA? Yes, they open quite early in the morning and they close. They open like 8, 7, 8 or 9, like grocery stores, and they close at like 10 or something. So yeah, they don't close during the day. And I would say like restaurants or stuff like that, they open at about 1 or 2. They're open till the night. But we don't have shops open at Sundays. I'm not sure how that is in other countries. I guess some countries have it like that, but shops are not open on Sundays except gas stations and some small grocery stores that are, I think you have to be like, yeah, smaller than a certain size to be allowed to be open on Sundays. Does Norway have 24-hour grocery stores like in USA, or what time do businesses usually close for the day? As they said, they usually close about 10 or 11. This is grocery stores, not clothing stores. They close before that. And then the weekends, on the Saturdays, maybe 9. We don't have a lot of 24 hours grocery stores. I guess some 7-Elevens, like small stores, but they're not really grocery stores. Maybe in Oslo, the biggest city, there are some 24 hours grocery stores that are open 24 hours, but I don't think there are any here that are open for that long. So they are open during the day only. Yeah. And the next thing, can you make a tutorial on this look or share the products you use? I guess that's what my last vlog. Thank you if you like that look. I don't really, I can show you what products I used. I only remember 2 of the products, and that was the lip liner. That is the MAC Cherry. It's just a normal red lip liner, and I usually just put on a lot on my lips and leave it for a while, and then I dry off most of the excess and or almost everything, and just stays. They just stay a bit red. And I had some sort of eyeliner, and I can't find it anymore, so I'm sorry. That was really yeah, the only thing I remember is mac cherry. And just so you know, mac isn't animal friendly anymore. I've had this for many years. So if you wanna, I would recommend getting from animal friendly and cruelty free brand, which mac isn't. Two more questions. What is the difference between a vegetarian and a vegan? Why did you choose to become one, and did you feel any change in yourself, like having a starvation for meat / different kinds of food you didn't like before, or a vegan, or just feeling easy on your stomach, or no changes at all? No changes at all. The difference between a vegetarian and a vegan is that a vegetarian eats things from animals, just not dead animals. So they eat eggs and milk and honey, and vegans do not eat any products that comes from animals. So that means dead animals, of course, but also products from them like eggs and milk. And also most vegetarians, or this is just an impression that I have, a lot of vegetarians they only have it like this. They only are vegetarian in their eating habits. Some, like, they buy leather or like products that comes from the animals, but they don't eat it. That is just an impression I have. But most vegans, they avoid all sorts of things. They don't buy clothing that contains wool or leather or anything like that, and their whole lifestyle is really avoiding buying and things that animals has been involved making, or a part of an animal. Why did you choose to become one, and did you feel any change in yourself? I chose to become a vegan because I felt that I didn't really have any. I didn't feel like I could choose anymore. I just felt that it was so awful, all the things that animals have to go through to get their milk and to kill them. And I just felt that because your body doesn't need it, why do this animal have to go through all this awful stuff just because I'm selfish? Because that is, for me, that is what it is, to eat them. It isn't something you need. It's just a tradition. It's just because that's what's common to do. But it doesn't mean that you have to do the thing that is most common all the time. Especially when you doing what is common to you has to involve somebody dying or living a not good life. So that is just really, really short why I became vegan. But I kind of had a wake call watching the Earthlings. It's really horrible video you can see on YouTube where they show how they slaughter animals, and how they take eggs from them, and how milking cows are treated. Of course, this is really, a lot of these things are, not all of these things happen to all of the animals, but they happen to some of them. And for me, it was just a wake-up call to like, oh, these things are happening every day, every second. So yeah, but that was just why. And by the way, I was a, what do you call it, pescatarian when I watched that video. That means I ate fish and seafood, but not other animals when I watched it. So I wasn't like a complete meat eater when I watched that and became a vegan. Did you feel any change in yourself, like having a starvation for meat, different kinds of food you didn't like before becoming a vegan? Or just feeling more easier in your stomach, or no change at all? I've never had a starvation for meat. To be honest, the longer I go without meat, the grosser. I just feel so gross when I see people eat dead animals. I guess that sounds really weird for people who eat it all the time because it's so common for them. But I think it's starting to feel weird when people eat animals. It's just like, why are you doing that? But I guess that was common. I'm not like stupid. I don't think people actually think about what they're eating. I haven't really had any starvation for different kinds of food that I didn't like before I came. Different kinds of food you didn't like? no, I don't have any starvation for any foods really. I'm a person who I can not eat, for example, candy and unhealthy things for a year. Like seriously, I don't even think about it. But the moment I take one bite, then it's like hell is loose and I want to eat the whole package or like go crazy. Or just feeling more easy on your stomach or no changes at all. To be honest, I didn't really get this question, but after I became a vegan, I had a migraine before, really bad, and I haven't had that. I had really huge problems with headache and also some stomach aches, which I haven't had. I'm not sure if that is because I'm older now, or if it's because I'm vegan, or because I'm healthier. All in all, I don't know, but my health, if you can call it that, has improved, but I'm not sure if that's because of my veganism. And the next and last question is, what subjects are you going to teach and for what grade? I'm going to teach science and mathematics. The study I take now is for 5th to 10th grade, but I don't know, I'm probably going to go further and become a teacher for high school. So that was just the questions that you have asked me. I hope I answered them in a way that you are happy with. And yeah, the one last thing is that I actually have a question for you, and that is, I kind of remember something that was kind of fun and it's really normal to do here, and I wonder if it's normal to do other places, and that is if you don't want to talk to anybody for some reasons. For example, you just don't want to talk to them, you're embarrassed to talk to them, or you're not sure if you know them enough to talk to them, that you kind of pretend that you're... This is something I'm not the only one to do this. I know a lot of people who does this, that you're pretending that you're talking in your phone, or pretending to write in your phone, or just kind of ignoring people to avoid talking to them. Is that something that is normal in other countries, or is that just a Norwegian thing? Okay, it would be really interesting to know, because I was really surprised when I wasn't the only one here who pretend to talk in the phone when I wanted to avoid somebody. Okay, it sounded kind of weird to do in my head. Yeah, but thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Ha det bra! Or should I said it in Norwegian? I meant bye bye!